I'm Rich Vernadeau, the writer, producer, creator, director of Crazy Insane Radio and the spin-offs associated with it, Mergatroid After Dark, Mergatroid The Early Years, etc. But the central core series that's been going on now for about 3 years, it's on YouTube, it's on BitChute. I have some of them on Daily Motion, Metacafe. You can go into Google and just type in Rich Vernadeau, Crazy Insane Radio, Mergatroid, and it'll pull up episodes. But the majority of the episodes, there's 35 seasons now. I'm in my 35th season. 694th episode I just created earlier today. All of this is on the Richard Vernadeau channel on YouTube. So if you want to watch them season by season, if you want to hit some of the playlists, if you want to watch the episodes in order, there's no right or wrong way to watch Crazy Insane Radio because it was created using fragmentary narrative. And when I say fragmentary narrative, what we're talking about is the type of style, well, like the movie Crash or the movie Magnolia, or maybe Woody Allen's Annie Hall. Woody Allen does a lot of, and he is one of my influences, as is David Lynch, a lot of fragmented narrative. This means that it's a non-linear approach. In other words, my episodes are not necessarily always linear. Some of them are, but they're not overall necessarily linear from one episode to the next. But you can jump in any season, watch an episode. A lot of the same characters will still be around and interacting, and there will be references to past seasons, and I just would invite you to jump in anywhere. There's no right or wrong way to watch CIR, Crazy Insane Radio. And tonight, I'd like to take a moment to talk about character deaths in CIR. As you know, in something like this, is a character really dead? Do characters ever really die? Or like in most classic soap operas and science fiction, they sometimes come back. Anyway, early on in the first season, Senator Quent is killed. Well, of course, in the parallel universe, he's President Quent, as you find out later on in some of the later seasons. Also, early on, Apronhead commits suicide through self-immolation. Apronhead hasn't been brought back yet. Bangledy Boop the Clown hangs himself in Dead Center Park. Blatson the artist, he is a victim of the Mergatroid Serial Killer. Now, Blatson's double, his exact duplicate over in the parallel universe, crossed over and came to our universe and began to impersonate or replace Blatson the artist. Then, of course, there's good old Mergatroid Serial Killer, a.k.a. MSK. MSK first was shot at a wedding, and then his dear mother, Judy Vincini, managed to smuggle the body out of the morgue and over to the biotech lab where she convinced Dr. Getric to bring MSK back to life. Then later on down the road, MSK is hacked to death, apparently, or near death anyway, by Fudiki Hiramoto with a samurai sword. Once again, MSK escapes through the energy time flux field and lands in the future where King Pedestrian saves him or revives him. So we have Uncle Frank, most recently, who has shot MSK with a silver buckshot with a shotgun. Of course, MSK, now a vampire, was wearing a bulletproof vest. So MSK survived the latest attempt to kill him by Uncle Frank. And then, of course, there's King Pedestrian, who we understand, apparently, in the future of 2051, is shot and killed by Timmy the skateboarder. But with various timelines going on, and with various characters such as the Spectator wanting to interfere with the timeline, and with this so-called merge between the two parallel universes about to occur, the question becomes, is anything fixed? Is any character really, truly dead? Is any event really, truly unchangeable? So, will King Pedestrian die? Well, that remains to be seen. This has been Rich Vernadeau discussing Crazy Insane Radio, CIR.